Hello, today we're going to see how to define and use fractional exponents. Okay, using fractional exponents is something really easy because we have already seen how to use the other type of exponents properties. So we're going to refresh ourselves looking at another exponent properties. And here we have the properties. We have the product properties, the ones that are both with quotients, the ones that have zero exponents, and the ones that have negative exponents. But we also have the ones that have fractional exponents. So let's see, what does the fractional exponents property tell us? The fractional exponents property tells us that when you have any number raised to the power of a fraction, this means this is a square root. So in this case, the number of the numerator of the fraction is the number you have inside the square root, and the number of the denominator of the fraction is the number you have outside the square root, just as you can see it on here. So let's see some examples that are working with this. I'm going to have the fractional exponent property here at the side so we can remember how to use it. Now, on here I have an example of 9 raised to the power of 1/2. Okay, what does this mean? That this is a square root. Why? Because I'm going to apply my property that tells me that when I have a fraction, null exponent, I'm going to apply my numerator inside the box and my denominator outside the box of the square root. So I'm going to have it like this. The square root of 9, my 1 is not necessary here, so I'm going to put it, and my 2 outside. And I can simplify more this. So I'm going to have my square root of 9 is 3. So I'm going to have 9 raised to the power of 1/2 is 3. Now, I have another example. 64 raised to the power of 1/3. This means the numerator is the one that goes inside, and the denominator is the one that goes outside, just as in this example. I have the cubic root of 64. Why a cubic root? Because my number outside is not 2. My number outside is 3. So I'm going to place my 3. And inside I have a 1. And a 1, I don't need it inside. So I'm going to see, okay, I can simplify more this cubic root? Yes. The cubic root of 64 is 4. So having it like this, I have it already simplified. Now, let's see another example. 32 raised to the power of 1/5. Now, I can simplify more this. How I'm going to do it, I'm going to apply my property. This way I have the 5 outside the box of the square root and the 1 that is imaginary inside. And this way, I can simplify more this square root of 5 of 32. How? Well, my answer will be 2. So now let's see another example. But in these examples, we're going to do something a little bit different. Because instead of having the fractions, exponents, we're going to have already the square root, and we're going to move it to the fractional exponents. So in this case, I have the square root of 3. And the square root of 3 is well, a square root of 3 doesn't have. So I'm going to make it a fraction. So making it a fraction, I'm going to have something like this. 3 raised to the power of 1/2. Having it like this, I'm going to see, okay, now I can simplify it more. I cannot. So I'll leave it until there. Now, I'm going to see another example. The cubic root of 32. Okay, so I'm going to make this is cubic root now to a number with a fractional exponent. Just like this one, 32. My number in here inside is an imaginary 1. So this means this imaginary 1, I'm going to place that on my numerator. And the 3 I have outside is my denominator. So having it like this, I got 32 1/3. Now, let's see this example. Square root of 5. 5. Okay, so I have on here 5 1/5. Why? Because my number inside is the imaginary 1, and my number outside is the 5. Having it like this, I got this answer, and if I cannot simplify more, I leave it until there. So let's see now ones that involve another one. So in here, in this example, they gave us a variable that is raised to the power of 3 over 5. This is a fractional exponent. And I'm going to make this fractional exponents 2 in a square root. And I have in here, what I'm going to do, my number that is in the numerator goes inside, and my number in the denominator goes outside, just like in this case. So this means I got n raised to the power of 3 inside and square root of 5. Now let's see another one. I have the square root of 2 with a 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this square root to a fraction, exponents. The number I have inside the square root is an imaginary 1. So I'm going to have as a numerator 1, and as a denominator, the number I have outside, that is 4. This means my answer is 2 1/4. 2 raised to the power of 1/4. Now, I cannot simplify more, so I'll leave it until there. Now let's see another example. This example gives us 6 raised to the power of negative 1/2. This has a little variation. Why? Because we have a negative exponent also. So what I'm going to do is, first thing is take away my negative. And I'm going to make my fraction like this. 1 over 6 raised to the power of 1/2. Having this now, I can simplify more because I have this fractional exponents and I can make it a square root. So I have 1 over the square root of 6. Now, I can simplify more this. No, I cannot. So this means my final answer is this one. So thanks for watching. If you have any doubt about the exponent properties, you can leave it in the comments below so I can answer and I can explain to you more.